How do you test your natural deodorant to see if it even works? We tried a ton of natural deodorants for our family. None of them were holding up when we actually broke a good sweat when we were active. And my family is super active. And that's the reason we made our own. To this day, I still test every product personally, do whatever I can to sweat hard to see if it actually holds up. None of those tests compare to this badass test that I just saw. If you want to see a real test how our natural deodorant holds up, watch this.
I work in a blast furnace. It's very hot, even in the winter, and it's even hotter in the summer. Put my CAFX deodorant on, get a fresh pair of Carbonex, and I head out the door. I wasn't thinking anything crazy was gonna happen. Just thought it was a normal day. Boy, was I wrong. Towards the end of the day is when we started to have some issues with the system we were on, and it required us to start lancing, oxygen lancing. For those of you that don't know what oxygen lancing is, it looks something like this. And all those sparks you're seeing is molten iron. And when I kid you, this is exactly what it looks like. Exactly what I was dealing with. All right, so you can imagine how hot it was. We were battling the system for about like 3 hours, and it was just constantly having to put lance pipe after lance pipe after lance pipe into this thing, trying to hope to God that we can get this thing back up and running. And of course, we eventually did. It took 3 hours, but the point is, I was sweating so much. I kid you not, so much. My clothes were soaked in sweat. I was like wearing 3 layers too, because you have to up there. It's part of the safety protocols. And every layer was drenched in sweat. I kid you not. And I remember heading down to the locker room and getting out of all my sweaty, wet clothes and into something nice and dry. And I decided to do a pit check. So 3 hours of extremely hot heat, 9 hours of just regular old blast furnace heat. And I kid you not, I still smell the vanilla bean scent. I was amazed. I did not think that this deodorant was gonna hold. I was like, there's no way. Okay, this is where it fails. It did not fail. I brought a little show and tell piece just to like kind of like back up my point of like I work in a high heat environment. So this was the shield I wore. It's melted because of how hot it was. This was a perfect curve, and yeah, this was the kind of heat I was dealing with, and this deodorant still held strong. After that experience I just had, I'm customer for life. There's no other deodorant I will wear. I could not believe it. I could not believe that it held through all of that chaos. I was genuinely shocked. Genuinely shocked. There's no other deodorant I will be using. There was no other deodorant that I've used in the past that was even close to this effective. It's just insane how well this product works. Skip, you wanted more real estate on the desk? Well, I think your products earned it. Introducing the CAFX Corner. A little piece of the desk all dedicated to the CAFX brand right here. I even think you earned yourself a little spot on somewhere more personal. Welcome to the hard hat. Everything that means something to me is worn with pride on this hard hat. From my love of frogs and reptiles to the place I got engaged and to the deodorant that works as hard as I do. Thank you, Skip. As always, much love to you and your family, Skip. Thank you so much.
Tymiran, you're a legend, man. Thank you for the real life test. Thanks for the shout out, and happy to have you part of the CAFX family. And anyone else out there, if you're putting our deodorant through the paces, giving it a real life test, we would love to hear about it.